Hey there guys, and welcome back to another episode on the travel pack. In the last episode we worked on this farm behind me, and I know I got my maths wrong and I messed up. It was all over the place. However, coming into today's episode, I realised something else. If we have a look at the seeds here, I open this, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now, going back, 85, so that's 84, 83, 82, and actually, yeah, 82 seeds. That's why I've put that note there. And what we have got here, so this is 12, so it's 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. We are missing a grand total of 3. I don't know what those 3 seeds are. And that would actually take us to 1, 2 and 3. So we are in total missing 3 seeds from this lot. And I still don't know what they are. I've sat here for a few hours trying to figure it out, and I just don't know. And it is annoying. We are just going to... What has got the most in here? That would be the rye. And then I need something else with a high number. The beets is 16. And I'm just going to go in and empty all of this onto the floor. Because this is going to make my life easier. So I now need to figure out what 3 seeds I am missing. So I'm just going to get rid of that, and I'm just going to sit here like this. My mouse has got one of those hidden buttons on it which acts as a left click, and it is so nice. So if I grab a sign, we are currently sitting at a 79 out of 82 seeds. And that note's going to sit there until I find what seeds they are. And I've got a bit of a process for this now. This can stay here, and we're going to take these seeds, and we're going to do exactly what I just did a moment ago, and we're going to empty all the seeds onto the ground. And I'm going to chuck them into my ME system. And I'm going to sit there, and I'm going to go through every single seed and keep track of which ones I have and which ones I have not got. So let's just quickly empty all of this into here. And let's head over to the overworld. And yeah, that can stay there. If we come over to the system here and type in at Pam's, all the seeds aren't showing up. That's annoying. So if I type just seed in. Okay, so let's start off with So we've got blackberries. I'm just going to write all these seeds down in a book quick, and I'll bring you guys back once I've figured out which seeds it is I am missing, because I am not going to sit here and bore you guys with that. So I'll bring you guys back in probably about an hour's time for me, but seconds for you. Alrighty then guys, and we are back. So I have gone through all of the seeds by hand, written them down, checked them off, you name it. I've been here for over an hour. I did find something interesting though. And for this, I have got to go back to the farm. Turns out, I'm missing more than just the ones I thought. I've gone through the list I've got in front of me here, and we are missing the following: candleberries. We are missing giga pickles and juniper berries, which we already knew. However, there is one other one we were missing. And it's lentils. Because if I quickly go through this, nope, no lentils there. Nope. Knew it. We don't have any lentils. Now what gave it away for me is when I was going through my list, I came through 24 seeds of lentils, but I didn't have any of the harvested crop, which means I hadn't planted it yet, because I would have been like this and I would have harvested it like I did for all the others. So now we have lentils to the crop patch. So at least I now know I've got them. So, like I say, we are missing 3 seeds. Candle. We need giga pickles. And JU. Is it JUNIP? I'm getting better at my spelling. Juniper berry. I'm guessing, if I remember going off of previous, candleberry is just used for making wax, so it's not really a necessary like go for. The giga pickles, which would be useful. There's no way to get the seed. So that's fun. Juniper berry, which is used to get the seed, we don't actually know how to get. So, useless seed, don't even know how to get the seed. And a seed right now we could do with, and I'm guessing it is jungle because I did the least of them. So that means I'm going to head back to the jungle, mess around there for a few hours. But that is for off camera. So we got most of the things here that we need though. So let's head back into the overworld and continue on with what we tried to do last episode. Thank you, chicken, for the egg. So right now we need fresh milk, which is milk from a cow. So if we just grab a lasso, we'll grab 2. Gonna head out and grab a cow. currently night, so let's just quickly sleep. Ooh. That tastes good. Oh, there's cows here. That was easy. 1 and 2. Oh yeah, the sunflowers are annoying. Right, come on, Em. Pick it all up. And now go. So the 2 cows are for the milk. For the time being, do I have any fences? Fences? I do. We'll just grab a stack. I won't need many. Buckets of milk. But for now, 2 cows should be plenty. Right. Fresh milk. We need that to make the chocolate milk. Which is... there it is. Because this is what we're trying to make. So we need... either raw tofu con, which is basically tofu bacon, or we can use jackfruit. Craft. How do you even get that? No clue. So it looks like we are going for pork chops. Fried egg, which is a egg and a skillet. So that means I need a skillet. We don't even have any bricks. We don't even have any regular clay. Okay. That's a little bit of a pain in the butt. I'm going to quickly go out, gather some clay, and I'll be right back. That didn't take long. I've got the bricks. So let's get back on it. So for the fried egg, we need a skillet. For the toast, we can use that recipe. Is that the only recipe? Which is... okay, so this is going to be a little bit more all over the place. How do I get salt from Pam's Harvest Craft? That's easy enough. So I need a pot. Actually, let's head downstairs and do this. Do I have any patterns? Start. That's 10 patterns. Done. Makes my life so much easier. So this is the end goal. Don't have any of the resources, so we can't even start. Okay, so cooked pork chop. So that's... I'm going to actually have to do smelting in this as well. That's going to be a fun one. Unless I get the drops and instantly smelt them. That's always fun. Right. That's enough talking though. We need a skillet recipe to make the fried egg. Because I've got the skillet here. That's that recipe done. So that's for the fried egg done. So we need bread, which is cooked dough and Harvest Craft bakeware. So bakeware. Okay, we need more bricks. Good thing I've got some smelting over here. Let's just wait for these to be done. Now I've grabbed them. Jump back down here. Wrong thing, Max. There we go. Right, so back onto here. So we're going to need a bakeware thing. So let's just... No, I didn't mean to make you in there. So that's a bakeware done. So, toast. Bread, dough. Oh, this is lovely. So we need salt again, which that's going to come up quite a bit. So we're going to need to... fresh water. Okay, so that's lovely. So we're going to need a mixing bowl. And we are going to have to use fresh water. We don't even have a water bucket in here. So do I have any buckets? No, water, no. Yeah. We do have that. How do I make... Yep. I am just going to place this here for a minute. Let's grab up here, over into the mystcraft room. Six. Ooh! Did not mean to place that, but they'll do. Head on back. Place one water there. And like that, we have an infinite source of water down here. Because I'm guessing I'm going to need to connect this up to that. I don't know at the moment. Right. Back onto this. Over back to the dart. So yeah, no, it is in here. Water bucket. Turns into 8 of them. The bread, which is the dough. So we're going to need to make flour, which we can use that recipe there. Which means I need a melter and pestle. Okay. Flour. Right. Mortar and pestle. I can craft you because you are a one-time thing. Flour. So that is 1 wheat. We can do a toro. Can do soybean. Oh, there's a whole range of things. No, I think we will just stick to the regular wheat for the time being. Though I will put these back in here for now. So that's the that and that and that. Right. Getting distracted. So from having that, we can then make the salt, which is that, which is a pot and water. Oh, that was a water bucket. I don't want to use a water bucket. I'd rather use fresh water. Oh, we don't have any, so that's why it recommended that recipe. Ah! explains a lot. Right. Now that that is done, we can go back to making this. So we need flour of sorts and like that. So mixing bowl, flour, salt, fresh water. I need to make the salt recipe. Salt recipe goes in. We're just going to craft one of them for the time being. So the dough, which is all the pans. Mortar and pestle, mixing bowl, bakeware, skillet, all that goes back in. Now on to that. That is that recipe. That makes the bread. Now we need to do this, which is heavy cream, silken tofu, heavy cream. How do we get heavy cream? And we're going to go with... Oh, don't have that recipe. Need to implement it. So milk into fresh milk. Yep, no, it is the butter one that we are trying to do. So heavy cream is the U and U. Heavy cream with the salt and... Oh, we don't have a saucepan. Yeah, okay, I know. Saucepan. Back over. Make the butter. Heavy cream, salt, encode. We are going to need more patterns. Let's go with another 20. Craft. Grab them in a minute. There's the butter encoded. I can get rid of that. Grab out the 20 blank patterns. And that is that recipe done. The toast. Now the potato cakes, which is the onion butter skillet. We'll just quickly chuck these into the next one. Oh, are we getting full? No, we've still got space. Now onto the chocolate milk. So the cocoa powder and cocoa beans in code. Do I have... How many cocoa beans do I have? Cocoa beans. We got 31. I will take 16 of them and I will grab some jungle logs. 32 shall be fine. Right, back onto this. I've just made that. So we'll chuck that into there. We need the chocolate milk. We're going to encode. You're full, you're full. You've still got space, you can go in there. Right, so that is everything made. So if I go like that, the only thing I'm missing is pork chops. Now, there we go. So this is a furnace one. So if we want to make pork chop, we don't have a recipe. So if I remember correctly, processing, so that's smelting. We should be able to grab pork. So we've got pork chops. I need a furnace. What else do I need? Interface. Let's jump over to this one. Oh, we do have interfaces. Back over. So, actually, no, we need sticks. Just in case. Because I'm going to use sticks to smelt. Which should probably mean I should set a recipe up for sticks. What wood have we got the most of? Canopy at the moment. So if we are switching it back to this, so we're going to go canopy log. Turn that into the sticks. There we go. That is just a precautionary. We are going to add the interface here with a furnace here. We're going to come back into here, and if I remember correctly, pork chop, sticks, times 2. How do I... Just gotta wait for these to cook. Do I have to... I'll have to figure that out in just a minute. So... trying to remember this. Raw pork. The top. I think that's how it works. Or is it like that? Nope, that's not it. So create 2 sticks with... No, I need to actually flip that. So it is... No. 1, 2... 2 sticks. Creates 1 pork stock with 2 sticks and a raw pork chop. I'm hoping that's correct. Let's actually try to craft one. Oh, so it depends on... Ah, okay. That is why you always test things. Try that again. That's not working. Two sticks. Why is that? Unless I have to go like that. Let's try that now. Now can I craft that? Okay, so why isn't it put in the bottom? So it's trying to do both. Right, I'm going to do some quick research. Because I am losing my mind here, because I thought this was easy. I'll bring you guys back in just a moment. I'm probably doing something stupid. I was just being stupid. So this is right, in a sense. But both of these are useless. Now, I'm just going to grab a chest quick. Just a regular, simple old chest. I can place that there, and I can get rid of that and get rid of that. So I was right in saying that I need the raw pork chop and cooked pork chop to make the pattern. However, you can go in there as well. I need an import and export bus. So let's just quickly make them. So first things first, we need import bus. And we need an export bus. Do I have any more cable? We do. That's fine. So, what do I need to do? We are going to quickly just rotate this furnace for the time being. Is there a smoker in this version? No. So used to playing the latest versions, I sometimes get the versions completely confused. So, we're going to do the export bus there, and we are going to connect into the system, and we are going to export sticks. That will fuel this. And if we come down here, we are going to choose an ME import bus. And whatever this basically smelts, let's just chuck egg in there. Oh no, that don't work. What can I chuck in there? Oh wait, I know. That recipe is in there? Yes. Let's craft a pork chop. Next, start. That smelts. The raw pork chop into the cooked, and it ticks it off the list there. And we have 2 now cooked. That's nice. So now that is all done. Let's switch back over to crafting. We can now go like that. What's missing? The chocolate milk. Have I not made it yet? No. Got distracted on that. So encode that pattern. We can come over here. Go like that. Oh, we do have a pattern for it. Why is it not showing up? Has it reached a limit on what? Can be seen? Apparently so. Let's just... Yeah, it's not being shown. Okay, so what's going on? What have I messed up? Yeah, it's not showing everything that could be crafted. I think it's running out of storage. And what can be seen and all that lovely stuff. Okay, so that does mean... Do I have any smart? Smart. I do have like 1 dense. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make. Let's go with 10. 10 of you. Smart cable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go like that. No, why are you... Let's just... Whoa! 8 out of 8. 6. Now you're going to show. Yes, yes you are. We can then go like that, craft that pattern. That milk one can go into there because it is redundant. We can just craft a hearty breakfast. So, after all that, please tell me, why did I just accidentally craft that? Didn't mean to do that. Hear. Craft a hearty breakfast. We're missing a mixing bowl because it's in my inventory. Next. What are we now missing? Oh, that's not linked anymore. Okay, that explains it. If I go like that. Go like that. Go like that. Smart, so that's... Please tell me that works. No, that's... Okay, now that will craft. Why is... Right, we're going to move that and that onto this side. Boom and boom. And down again. ME export bus with sticks. Why is that now not working? That lights up. Don't allow me to craft. And yet if I go like that, why is... Nine, 18, 27, 9, 18. It's not showing all the recipes again. This is so confusing. Two, three, four, five, six. No. I disconnect you. Now will you show me more or less? Stay the same. So if I go like this and plug you into that line. Like that. Will you show me? Yes. Okay. Game, why are you so confusing? Craft. Next. Start. Hear. We got one hearty breakfast. Will you be able to craft next? Okay. Now comes for the real test. Start. It's crafting. That's going to go out. 3, 2. It's automatically crafting hearty breakfasts. Ah. Satisfying. We now have automated hearty breakfasts, which is a full course meal that fills us up completely. I know I can't eat this in space, but still, that is amazing. Let's just quickly empty my inventory of everything that I don't need. And apparently all I've got to do is confusing wiring to get it to work. Game, you make no sense. I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm going to replace that with cable. Now will you still work? Next. Craft. Come over here. Just waiting for the pork chop to smelt. 3, 2, 1. Off. Boom, 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 boom. Done. Ah. Just have to do annoying wiring. Got it. 3. Why is that taking up 3 channels? Oh, yeah, because I connected it there. If I break that, will that now still work? Need to get rid of that first, Max. So there should be 918, 236. 9. 18, 27, 36. Okay, so for every 3, you then have to place a cable to access the next 3. Okay, so it's a 1-to-3 ratio on interfaces, roughly. Why is applied energetics so confusing? Am I the only one that did this? I don't know. Go like that. Right, so now the food situation is sorted. And I've gone on a massive side rant to try and get it all done. What was my main goal again? I spent 2 episodes making hearty breakfasts automated. And I don't even remember what the main idea was. Oh, that is just ironically me. Right, let's jump up. Put that away. Sort that. I think it was just for survivability, really. You and you can go in there and I can grab out everything I don't need. The obsidian, that can stay in there. Anything else can just stay in there at the moment. And I can just dump all of that into there. And because the pork chops that I can just chuck in there, I am missing milk buckets. Is there a way to automatically harvest milk from mobs? Let's have a look. Milk. No, so that means I will, unless I can make soy milk. Let's have a look. Soybeans. What can I use you with? Makes stock. Milk. Fresh milk. Soy milk. Okay, so uses of soybeans. Okay, so I can't even get soy milk. That's just typical, actually. So that does mean... How many buckets do I have? I've got 2 milk buckets. Okay, so if I just grab a load of buckets... Yes, I know I'm going to just start popping buckets out all over the floor. But it's better than nothing. Because apparently there is no way to automate milking. I feel very sorry for this cow. That takes me up to 149 milk buckets. And let's just grab a load of water. Okay, so that's going to take forever. So let's go do this the more fun way. It means coming out to the nearest pool of water. Ah, wrong thing. And yeah, this is so not how I expected to be spending my day. Do I actually have fluid storage? That's a question. Fluid... No. Oh wait, no. I do have fluid storage. Which means I'd have to make fluid... Because I bet you I could do that and pump in water and milk. And then have that just infinitely be then bucketed and then used whenever I needed it. That's something for me to look into in between episodes. But for now, just gotta be patient and let this all drain into the system. With the egg. Right. And again I hit control and the flowers start going crazy. Okay. Now then. How many pork chops do I have? Got 13. I go 10, 11, 12, 13. Next. 4 buckets of water available. 13 bread available. Start. So now it will take a little moment just for everything to catch up. But that is automatically crafting everything. That is the real test. That's done everything and it's just waiting for the pork chops to smelt. Oh, that is lovely. So we have officially automated one process completely, which is the hearty breakfast. That is like officially... That's the video over. I'm joking. Though this is running long. So this is just going to smelt. That's lovely. Why don't we end the episode off with doing a random mystcraft world. And seeing what we come across. So, like we did in the other episode, we're going to empty our inventory of everything that is non-valuable. So anything valuable will go in there. That is not that, it is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so we're going to come in here. We're going to grab not 1 but 2 of them. We are going to make one of you. Test 2. We're going to grab a book. Unlinked. We're going to take our food actually. We're going to grab a lectern. We're going to grab a plank. Oh, I wonder, is there any recipes I can use mutton for? Oh, there's a few. Right, stand on the elevator. That is now a book that is linked to the overworld. I've got food, I've got the basics. Descriptive book on the stand. Let's do this. Right, before we do that, I'm going to put that there, going to go like that. Do I need any more food? Or should the 3 be enough? That's all 13 done. I'll take 5. I'll leave you there. Definitely nothing else needed. Oh, this is sketchy. Nope, let's just do it. It's working. It's loading. And we're going to jump straight back to the overworld. We can grab our tools, our armor, our everything basically. Let's chuck the galactic craft stuff on. Let's grab our armor. And in our bubbles we chuck all of that. Is there anything else that I could really do with taking? No. Take my hammer. This is the second one we've gone to that is night when we go in. Right. So this is our way back. Oh. Oh, we are going to quickly jump back to base. We're going to grab some buckets. You know what? Yeah, we will grab some stone. Torches. Just grab the tinker's torch. And, oh, nope. I want that in my hotbar, not in the chest. Just going to build a bit of a safety box around our platform so no creepers, no zombies or anything can destroy that book that's there. Because without that book we are trapped in this dimension indefinitely. Unless somebody would jump onto the world and give me a hand. But, yeah, that won't happen. I will admit, there is desert bushes here. So that does mean we can actually technically get jungle bushes. Now you, what are you? Light fuel core, buildcraft energy. Oh, that was a significant drop in frames. Whoa, my game don't like me. My game really don't like me. Yep, no. Game is designed to suicide. That is one problem with the mystcraft worlds. Sometimes they can cause issues with frames. Options, control, nope. Video settings, let's take that down to, at the moment, 4 chunks. See if that fixes it. Oh, it's manageable. Just for now. Right. So we got the planes. Oh, there is red liquid over here. Let's go have a look at that. Oh, we're getting slowness outside. Molten pig iron. Oh, wow. So we can still get molten metals. Uses of you. So the molten recipe for this is actually clay, blood and iron, and it can be used in a multitude of different things. You can even eat it, ironically. Well, I did not expect that. So we've got fuel, we've got molten metal. Now the only thing missing, we're going to try up to 6. Will our game still lag and have issues with that? Computer sounds like a jet engine. Pushing it too hard. Oh. Oh, okay. So we do have villagers in this. We got the farms. It even spawns with stargates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's very useful. And straight away the frames are dropping, so let's drop that down to 5. And that is one of the structures we are looking for. I think we're going to have to stick with 4. So just over here, we have another library, so to speak. Let's just quickly empty the inventory of stuff we don't need. So we're going to grab the bookcases. We're going to have a look at these, which is molten aluminium, floating islands, cloud seed block, villages, and obelisks. All very useful. We've got natural colour, natural sky colour, jungle M. Oh, that's going to be useful. Jungle M. Let's just sort this. Sealed, natural, 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 water, natural, paper. Right, so that is a shaded bush, which we've already got. Oh, we've got pigs over here. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to use this opportunity to just score some extra pork. Let's head back to our waypoint. That is one of the negative effects. So you can get random effects in worlds. So that could be Mind Fatigue, Poison. There's a whole list of it. It's all the vanilla and like potion effects. Right. But because we have just scored ourselves a certain book, like page, where is it? Jungle M. We got 3 of those. Not bad. Oh, Queen Bee. Right, I am looking for Jungle M. I've already got one of them. Nope, it is there. I'm just going to break these books down into paper. This is where it gets more useful to have mystcraft. So we've got a jungle book. And I am just getting very prepared for this. Take off everything and we're just going to put it in the chest. We're going to make another 2 linking pages. We're going to grab some leather. So, I actually only need 1 leather, so that leather can actually go back in. We're going to chuck a link in page, but now we're going to chuck in a Jungle M biome. One. We're going to grab that out. Do like we do before. Grab a linking book. Link it with the overworld. We're going to take the test 2. And we're going to put the descriptive book with the jungle attempt in. We will also grab the same again, a lectern and a plank. As well as, yeah, we'll take only half of our food this time. Anything else? We'll take some torches and actually, yeah, I will grab just a handful of stone again. 4 stacks should be plenty. Right. Got torches, I got blocks, I got food. So, oof. Let's get ready to go in. Right. Ooh, here we go. Oh, and the game has just crashed. Right. Yes, we are currently playing on a backup world. If you guys saw a clip of that, this is world that is basically the original, but I took a backup of it. See what happens. Okay, so it never actually registered as I went through. That's a bonus. We're in. And the game crashes. Okay. So, as I was explaining, this is the actual world, but where I was having the issue with last episode, it was kept glitching out. I made a backup of the world and was testing things. This is one that we figured out what the game, after the game crash, it worked, but so I went back on to this one. I think I explained it in last episode, but if I didn't, that's just a little kind of catch up. Right. World is loading. And it has crashed again. Lovely. So, I am glad I made an actual backup just before we tried entering the Jungle 1. So if I just quickly head on to this, back up, the actual world, when we get through, you can see we haven't entered that book just yet. So, because we know that this has got a bit of a problem, we will come back to it. However, for the time being, we're going to put it down there. Next episode, we're going to try again. We're trying to go to a jungle themed or biome related mystcraft world. But I know this video is running a bit over time, and I've got to edit this yet. So I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you guys are, and I will catch you guys in the next episode of Travel Pack. I hope this has been very informational. I know with applied energistics it can get very confusing, so please don't use this as a tutorial, but if it helps at all, let me know down in the comments. But till next time, hope you have a good day or good night wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Travel Pack. See you later.